Oh my God, it's yes. So Halo Infinite's still coming out this year. Oh,
All right, Horse, thank you for the great intro. I know I didn't tell you that was gonna be the intro, but I
what?
think I
What?
think it was pretty funny. Yeah, you just entered the podcast that way. Hello.
Oh, whoops.
Nice.
What do
Look at
you
the
mean,
retard
what?
over here, boys.
This was all planned. All right. Hello, guys. Welcome to the Non Essential Podcast, episode 2. Today, the cast is a bit different. We got Horse, we got CBO3, otherwise known as Shelbert or Shelby, and then we got QtoQuit as usual. How we all doing today?
Great.
Fantastic.
Fan fucking tastic,
Wonderful.
JoJo.
Hey, watch your language.
Yo,
Sir,
we
this
don't
is our
use them
podcast.
words.
We can say what the fuck we want.
That is true, actually. Like
Yeah.
honestly, that's the best part about having our own platform. We can do whatever we want and say whatever we want. Okay, so first story of the day we're gonna talk about just because I have to bring this up. This is fantastic. All right. So apparently, you know how like meteors, right? By the time they get to the Earth, they're pretty small, just
Mhm.
because they burn up in the atmosphere, right? So there's actually a story today that a meteor landed inside a volcano. Inside
Oh?
the volcano. So think
How-
about this.
how-
Did it
How-
did it make it
did it
erupt?
make it
Like did
bigger?
it?
I don't think it made it blow up, but it was also the most active volcano in Indonesia. All right.
Oh.
So I'm gonna get a
Oh.
picture of this pulled up because it's pretty good.
My question
Not
is,
sure.
does it make the rock bigger, or does it have to cool down
Do
in
you
order to
understand
be bigger?
how that works?
What?
Yeah. So
Wait,
meteoroids
explain.
start off small, but then it goes into the lava.
It's
So
going to fucking
it
melt.
becomes
Well, then-
part. It becomes part of the lava.
Yeah, then it would just melt
Therefore,
down
it
and
becomes
be part
bigger.
of it.
So
Yeah.
Therefore, it becomes
the
bigger.
lava is all the meteorite now.
Yes, exactly.
That-
Actually, I don't know the
on
salt.
we're basically on a floating, really big ass meteorite.
Okay, but
If you think
to
about it,
meet
the
that
planet
point,
is a
like
big meteor, so
if you take a Jolly Rancher, right? This is basically what she's saying. If you take a Jolly Rancher and you drop it in some water, eventually the Jolly Rancher, you could say melts and becomes the water. So the water is Jolly Rancher water. So how long does it take for or does it even work this way for the meteor to become just the lava itself? And then is it lava meteor lava?
See, he gets what I was trying to say.
Yeah, see, we're on the same wavelength. We got it going. All right. So here is pictures we got of this. Let me drag it right in here. Also, there's a dog barking in the background. I apologize for the inconvenience.
There
If you
was
can't-
we didn't hear it. It's fine.
I know you can't hear it, but that doesn't mean that they can't hear it. You
Oh
see, it
yeah, I have
works-
the stream muted.
It works a little differently when it comes to my freaking stream sound and then what I have going in the background. It won't let me take this image, so let me try that one. There we go. Boop.
Man, I was supposed
And
to sip
this
this
is it.
over the whole podcast, but I kind of just downed it. All right.
Just go for it, dude.
man, you
All
over
right,
there
look
with
at this
coffee. I'll be
beautiful
satisfied over
image.
here with my fucking
Oh,
red
shit.
That
Shit.
actually is very nice.
Very
That kind
aesthetic.
of looks like the beginning sequence of Halo Reach.
Or the ending sequence of Halo Reach.
I mean, either or. You know what I mean. It's one of those. It's pretty cool. But that is a nice image. Kind of pretty.
It's actually really pretty.
Yeah, like that's actual background material right there. That's so nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's next?
I can go. So basically, there's this Denmark player. His name is Christian Eriksen. He is 29 years old, plays for the Denmark national team. He's a midfielder, and he just collapsed at the end of the first half, or towards the end. They still don't know why. But apparently he woke up fast. after one
So like
defib.
the way I titled this was just the way you told me at first was that he had like a heart attack, which didn't make sense because he's a soccer player, you know. But I'm thinking it could be drug heart attacks. This is pretty likely. But is he just okay now? Is he fine?
Yeah. So he wasn't even worried for his own health. He was worried about his teammates after he woke up.
Yeah, he's like, bro, I just left the boys
What
hanging.
a trooper, dude! Goddamn.
My
And
man's went AFK.
And like everyone on the team is like, that's classic Christian.
Classic Christian, always worrying about how the team is doing. What a bro! What an absolute dude being a bro.
But like they didn't resume the game until 90 minutes after, which is kind of scary. But
wait, why is it scary?
Just because to get him back alive.
Oh gosh, so he was like out for 90
Yeah,
minutes?
they had to use the
homeboy was straight
defibrillator.
up dead.
My man's is absolutely kerbobbled.
He collapsed face first, and they don't know why, but he
Do we
woke
have
up after
video?
one of the defibrillator pulses.
Oh, we have video.
Well,
of
to
it.
be fair, I think I would wake up if like 60 volts just went straight to my heart. I think I'd wake up.
Yo, okay, this is not what happened. Oh wait, it is what happened. Oh, the ball hit him. Okay. So okay, he's okay, right? Before I start making fun of him, he's all right, correct?
Yeah.
Before I start shitting on him, is he fine?
This is the derpiest thing I've ever friggin' seen. My man's is like the ball is, I guess it's out of bounds. It's being thrown in. Let me see. I'm trying to download it right now so y'all can freaking see how derpy this like. It's so bad. Like goddamn. So he is running off. Oh no, he's stumbling already, and they throw the ball at him. He's stumbling already, and they throw the ball at him. Okay, so
Yeah,
so let's
got his reboot card.
my man's is actually okay. So I gotta switch to the media view real quick and put it into the source player. But goddamn, this is so bad. All right, real quick. Boop, boop. See, we're less prepared this time because, we can prepare for things. It's dumb.
I don't
All
want
right.
to talk about it.
Yeah, no, Horace is like, I'm like, okay, you prepare with any stories? He's like, no, not really. I'll wing it, he says. All right.
No, but
So
there's a few things I want to talk about when I really think
So-
about it.
So I gotta fix the freaking aspect ratio of this crap because it's just decided.
Oh God, that's disgusting.
It's gonna be derpy aspect ratio. Let's see. How to freaking open new source. All right, I gotta go like this and then edit it because this thing's it's being too derpy. Okay, so it should be on loop, right? So this man's, that's him right there, right? So if we go back,
Shit.
okay, so right here, you already see him stumbling right here, right? You already see him stumbling. Then the guy throws the ball at him.
Oh my.
And then he goes down.
Oh.
Alright, so
Homeboy just collapses, dude. Damn.
I'll point this at y'all on Discord to make the latency low. But yeah, this man's straight up got kerbobbled. That looks like a cartoon. Yes, it does.
This moment was sponsored by TikTok.
No, dude, I'm just thinking like, oh, you're right, yo. I'm just thinking, why'd you throw the ball at him? Did it?
So, also, you know how like people like when you're younger, you always go down on a knee, but like that kind of like fizzles out as you get older. You know how? So like in soccer, it's a tradition if someone gets hurt that you go down to one knee.
Yeah.
That like kind of fizzles out as you're older, but later on during this match, they all go down on their knee and like shield him, I think. So it's like out of respect while he was down.
Summer, that's not the right spelling.
Tactic, yes. Horse,
Good
you
try,
can't
but
assert
come on.
dominance during a stream.
What do you mean?
Yes, you can. Fuck you.
Yeah, dude.
Freaking what do you call it? So yeah, this man's absolutely kerbobbled. I honestly I
Yeah.
did not expect it to be that bad.
Yeah.
I was watching, I was finding the clip, and I thought, face first or whatever, he like stumbled and fell or something. Now this man's he got laid out by that goddamn soccer ball. It really just said no.
Honestly, I don't even think it doesn't even look like he got laid out. Like he was already on his way down when
No,
that
he
ball
was
came.
he was dying. He was already
Yeah.
going down. That's the joke though, is because the ball, obviously it wouldn't knock him out like that. My man's he just said nah, not today.
Dude,
It's still weird that they don't know why
fucking lights
that
out,
happened.
dude.
Yeah, I mean, you'd imagine that's kind of important to know. Like, does this man have a
Just, like,
tumor? Is it a
he's
heart attack?
he's a midfielder. Midfielders run a lot, so it's hard to think that it's just his heart, just with how much midfielders run.
Yeah, see, I'm not into soccer, but I know it more than most other sports because I actually played it. Midfield, fun position. You get to go woo, or you can just like sit there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. It's good times. Or it can be the person in the front. Like my
Yeah.
sister, she was the person in the front, and she didn't know how to play soccer. She would just plant her feet, freaking pull back one leg, and then kick as hard as possible. Broke a guy's shin guard once.
Oh.
Yeah, fun
Okay.
story.
Gavin, you're a bit wrong with that. Men's soccer is the one that does all the flopping. Women's soccer is not.
Oh, okay. Here's the thing I was going to bring up is the fact that at first glance, it looks like maybe if he was trying to pull some kind of like card,
Yeah.
like because it's a stereotype that the soccer players, someone
Yeah.
touches them
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
just go
yeah.
down. Yeah, that's what I was looking at this. I'm like, this man's playing. But no, apparently,
What? No,
this
dude. Looking
man's
at that
dying.
video, no, homeboy, he flopped. That didn't look like a joke to me.
Everybody do the flop.
No.
Next story. What are we talking about?
Shit. Are you here?
Q, are
Yeah,
you
I'm here.
I'm making sure. You've been silent.
Are you concerned I die?
Maybe.
Yeah, you need to contribute. Are you just not into soccer?
I don't like soccer now. I don't watch it. I've never played it. I
Well,
I
then
don't know anything
give
about
us one
soccer.
of your topics then. Now that we're moving on.
Yeah, dude.
Can I answer some sums real quick?
Yeah, dude.
What does some
Okay,
say?
so she said, I've always thought women's soccer is 10 times more dramatic. It's more dramatic because it's more intense. Like compared to men's soccer where they flop every 2 seconds.
Yeah, the women don't do that. Or like women's rugby. You got like
Oh,
titties
yeah.
flying out and teeth flying out as
Yo,
well.
actually though, what's with that? What's with people flopping over in soccer though? What's up with that?
They're trying
don't
to get
know.
fouls. They're trying to get fouls on the
Yeah.
other team.
That's literally it. It bothers the absolute crap out of me.
It doesn't
that's
make
what that's
sense.
for.
Play the game.
It's well, I mean,
That's what
yeah,
I mean.
that's
Why
how
play
it
the
should
game
be.
when you can get
Like
freebies?
quit being a bitch. Just fucking play the game.
Have you guys ever seen the Neymar flop?
The what?
The Neymar flop.
What is the
No.
Neymar flop? Oh, is it with the one with the ear?
I think so.
Neymar flop. Let me see. Oh my
I
gosh!
imagine this is something that anyone who knows anything about soccer would know.
Wait, there's a compilation of him flopping.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
guy flops on the daily.
Yup. If you just find the memes on it too, they're great.
Oh my life, yo, this guy's an
Like,
absolute
why don't they
flopper.
just ban flopping? Because that's clearly just
It
like
actually it's actually a thing you can get carded for. Cause I'm a ref and we're taught that if it's like flopping to a certain extent, then you can get carded for it.
All right, so I'm gonna pull up this video. We can watch real quick.
It's great.
Cause like it's 2-3 minutes of this man's pulling some absolute flippers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
And just
life.
imagine that with every soccer player, pretty much for men's.
Or do like so you're saying this is common.
Like-
Most soccer players
like-
do
For
this.
men's soccer, yes.
But is it because they're just the most like, are they just that confident they're gonna get people to get fouled, or are they just bitches?
I don't know, man.
I think they're just a bunch of baby bitches. Alright. So let's switch back over to the media and see if it's gonna do its job. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So, if you look closely, you will see this man's pull some absolute dapper flops. Look at him go. Look at that one. He had his hands right on that ball. What the frick is he doing?
No one touched him.
Oh yeah, this is a good one. Watch this. Ready?
It's so dumb.
Wait. We got a better view of it.
Dude, soccer's a joke.
Wait. Here it is.
Like the first one, yeah, that was a foul,
Beautiful.
but that second one was not.
Where is he in this one?
I'd hate to be the guy who has to like.
He had the ball.
I'd hate to be the guy who has to guard that guy because it's just like, really, come on now.
Yeah.
I would hate to be his lawyer in court.
Or
If he
no,
ever
I
gets
would hate to
charged
be
for
in
murder,
men's
oh,
soccer. That's the gayest shit I've ever seen.
Mhm.
You can't say that, dude. Gay people have a 10+ buff this month.
What? But you know I don't mean
I-
homosexual. I mean
hate-
gay as in dumb.
I hate that you said that, and I hate that it's accurate. JoJo, never do that again.
they have a +10 passive buff this month.
Come on, you can't say that, bro.
I can
Well, I
definitely
mean,
say
you
that.
can. It's a free
What
country. but
what do I get? It's my birth month.
You get
You
a
get gay.
year older, and you get
you become an old fuck. That's what you get.
yeah, you just get older. Is basically all you get, dude. You didn't even get one of those good birthdays. You know, it's not. You don't unlock anything in the battle pass.
I did that last year.
Yeah, you turned 22. So last year you unlocked drinking. This year nothing. But year 26 you get nerfed, and you aren't on parents' health insurance by default. You can rent a car though at 24, right? Yeah. So you'll unlock some
I
stuff.
don't need to rent cars. I'm not a loser.
I know. Imagine being a loser not having a car. I can't. Canadians. Oh. I'm sorry. I love you, Canadians. You guys are awesome. You have maple syrup and you burnt down the White House that one
Speaking
time.
of everybody's favorite Canadian, you know what today was?
Negative.
It's the
What was
birthday
today?
of our favorite Canadian,
Who's that?
Justin Trudeau.
Pokimane. No, that,
Oh.
Pokemon's Canadian?
Yeah,
What?
she's Canadian.
all right. That was it. That started as
Okay.
a joke, but genuinely, you didn't know she was Canadian.
No.
No, she's
Oh.
she's Canadian by birth, right?
Yeah.
At first.
Yeah, so by birth she was born there, right? Her family is from Morocco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Morocco?
she's Moroccan.
Yeah.
That's why she looks Asian, but's not, because she's not.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know,
not
dude. I
the
just work
model.
here.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
oh,
it's
hey.
everybody's.
Spongy Boy says, JoJo, it is me, your other Canadian.
Hello, other Canadian. Also, we want to give another shout out to our other Canadian.
Our
It's his
Yeah,
birthday
dude.
as well.
Our other Canadian? What it do?
So
There's a lot of
Hazel.
Canadians.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
It's Hazel's
Hazelnut.
birthday.
Oh,
It is Hazel's
Hazel?
birthday, and I would like to point out that means that Hazel shares a birthday with Pokimane. What an absolute Chad.
No, it's not actually Pokimane's birthday. Fuck.
Yeah, no, it's not.
What?
I've made that joke.
It's not.
Oh,
Her
No,
birthday
no,
was
no.
like a few weeks
Just
ago.
Hazel's.
No, see, I
alright,
don't know
it's not
anything about
mine, so that
Pokimane.
means
That's why I
she's a
believed
loser.
you. Because, like, what the frick do I know about Pokimane? Absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
I know that she
know
looks
even
way
less. I
different.
didn't even know she was a Canadian.
I know she looks way different without makeup on, and she didn't know what copyright infringement was for a while, and that's about it.
Wait,
I didn't
how
know
do you get that big and not know
Ethan was a
that? What?
Canadian. I didn't know
'cause
Spongy was Canadian.
She just
Yeah.
you didn't know Spongy was
So is
Canadian. Yeah,
Andrew.
Spongy and Andrew.
They're both
Half of them are
Canadian.
half
Yeah,
of them
so
are
is
Canadian
Jonah.
in that group. and the
They're
other
all
half is from Europe.
Canadians. They're all syrup drinkers. Fuck.
Yeah, they all drink syrup.
Syrup.
They'll give us a special syrup drink one day when we've become worthy.
The special syrup.
Or like, okay, and then they have the one girl. Her name is Sumadrius is how people pronounce it, right?
What?
Their
Sumadre
group-
sus.
Her name is Sumadre Sus, which translates into your mom is sus.
Uh-huh.
So
Right.
there's a chance that the next big streamer will be literally called Your Mom is Sus.
Amazing.
Fantastic to me, dude. What else? Okay. Let's get on to this dream stuff because I actually just looked into this next dream drama. There's dream drama every other
Oh
day.
yeah,
And-
dude. Some
It's
people
all
were
really
some people were trying to make fun of this like fat dude online because they thought it was Dream. I don't even
Not
know if it's
dude,
him or
that's
not.
not even the latest one. That's not the
not?
latest drama. Okay, so we'll start with that one. So people basically put up a picture of some overweight kid and was like, "Hey, Dream leaked photo, right?"
Yeah,
is him in
they
high
were like,
school.
he's using his brother's picture or whatever.
Oh, is that what they were saying for his not face reveal he did? I was just
Yeah.
thinking that was like evidence because he's shown his body type, if that is him,
Yeah.
you know, he's shown it in his fake face reveal where he took the mask off and there's like another mask or whatever the frick. I haven't actually watched the
Yeah,
video.
yeah, yeah. It's
Bro,
the
that's
Mr.
that's some
Beast,
Kakashi sounding shit.
it was the
goddamn.
Mr. Beast YouTube Rewind 2021. I mean,
Yeah, so-
2020. Fuck.
So this man's is like straight up looking pretty lean in that photo, and then they we're not gonna bring up the picture of the kid because I think that's kind of rude. But they, you know, the internet starts passing around this picture of a kid like, oh, this is Dream. That's what he looks like. Which, you know, kind of rude. Well, it's just no matter what you think of Dream, that's quite rude.
But I
to,
mean,
Rude
regardless,
just to
like,
anyone.
even if it's him or not, what's the problem with the guy?
Yeah.
well, it's rude. It's rude to you know, they're specifically making fun of him for that, and now there's like memes about it. But you know,
Yeah.
they're memes, so who
What's
cares?
wrong with being
I like
fat?
I
Come
like
on,
a
I'm
good meme.
insulted.
There's a
But
lot of things wrong with it. That's why I'm
newest
getting rid of
drama.
mine.
So the newest drama, he made a music video for his Mask song, which I'm gonna have to say at most, I'll do a full song review if you guys want it. I will, bet. Okay. Freaking go subscribe to the YouTube channel. We'll do a recorded.
Oh my god, shameless plug.
Is that the one that
but,
we were listening to the other day?
no, that was the sus remix of it. It was pretty bad.
Oh, and
Yeah.
hey guys, did you know he has a second Clips channel?
I was gonna tell him that after the fact, but yeah, we have a clips channel now, and we have a podcast channel, and I will drop both of those in the chat in a minute here. But the Dream song, not fantastic, you know. People all have their different tastes though, so you know, to each their own. But he made a video that has, from what I've seen of it, a very objectively bad part in it, where he has a pill bottle, right? Like you know the little orange pill bottles you got in the
Yeah.
US, right? With the
Yeah.
labels.
Got one of
And
those
on
on
the
my desk right now.
labels, it says normal pills on it.
Normal pills.
And then he flushes them.
Mhm.
Yikers. He flushes the pills down
But like,
the to-
but
the
I mean,
He
toilet.
doesn't want to be normal.
but
He
who's
doesn't
to say
want to suppress his ADHD. ADHD,
what if those
I
are
feel
just
is
like
part of your
little
personality, man.
not pills?
Okay, but that's kind of not a good thing to
I guess insinuate or
Yeah,
to suggest.
to
You could've
suggest
put it a
that's all
different
right.
way.
Not saying that you should just not take medication. Of course you should take medication. I take my medication every day. But just saying like ADHD and ADD kind of stuff, to me it's like they're hyperactive. It feels like you're trying to kind of suppress that from
Can
them. You're trying
confirm
to
that there's a
suppress
lot of hyper
personality.
No. Okay, so I have been diagnosed with ADHD, and I've had ADHD medicine, and I would just like to point out, shit's fire. All right, I'm just too lazy to go renew it. It's
Dude.
freaking
Shit's
Pog.
bussin'.
It's bussin', homie, because for someone who's ADHD, when you take it, it takes all my energy that I have like spread out among my scattered mind, and it just focuses it on what I need to do, and then I get it done, and then I do things more efficiently because I'm less distracted. But the pills don't say ADHD medicine on it. It just says normal pills on it, which like if
Which
you're
means
someone
homeboy
who
is probably insane.
no, but because he said like in tweets or whatever he has ADHD and that's what it was.
Gavin.
But you gotta understand, dude. Any pills that help anyone, you can call them normal pills, right? Like if you're bipolar or whatever, and you
Yeah.
take medicine or you're depressed, you can call them normal pills because they help you like be normal. So I don't. It's not something to like
Yo.
get all upset about, but
He definitely
yeah.
could have portrayed it a different way than he did.
yeah, all I have to say there is not Pog.
JoJo.
That is the verdict. But okay, that's not even where all the drama came from or whatever. People are now not even just calling him, but his fan base racist. That is the latest
How?
drama. So
How
the
could that-
tweets aren't there anymore, but he said drugs with like a music symbol, drugs, music symbol. And then someone responded about something about having to be black or something. I don't know. And then fans went after that person, and then he DM'd Dream as like, "Hey, take down your reply so people stop going after me." And then called his fan base racist or whatever the frick. But okay, nothing racist was actually said. His apology sounded just a little racist, but
it doesn't
let's go to
even
the
sound like
Dream
he needs
Twitter.
to apologize. That
I
that
don't
dude
get
kinda
it.
did- that
So
dude
that's
did
my
it to
main
himself.
criticism. That's
Yeah.
my main criticism of Dream is he is such a spineless celebrity.
He just apologizes every day for everything.
He shouldn't have
and I fucking
apologized at
hate him
all.
for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's things
It's
you don't
not-
need to apologize for. That
It's
are
not his
overblown
fault.
completely.
Of course, I don't hate Dream as a person. I'm sure he's a very lovely guy. However, I just don't fucking care if you apologize. I don't care.
See, and that's the other thing. He's doing all this on a different account than the main one, which is a privated account, which is such a I don't know. I don't like that either.
So he's not even publicly apologizing. He's privately apologizing.
Well, no, the whole thing was on the private account, which when you freaking what you calls this account it has 483K followers. These tweets are protected. Only approved followers can see it.
Who fucking
So-
cares?
Okay, no. That's a lot, especially if we're talking Twitter, right? Twitter is a very small platform in comparison to stuff like YouTube or even like TikTok, anything like that. Facebook, very small platform. Numbers a lot larger here than on other or a lot larger on other platforms than it is on Twitter. My man's got 3.6K followers on the main account. So he's got freaking, what is that, an eighth of it on the other one? But there's still stuff happening on it. It's a private account though. I'm just thinking it's all dumb. First off, okay. Second off, Dream is being spineless whenever he apologizes for this like dumb crap, because his
Yeah.
apology was like, "I'm sorry that I used the word drugs.
What?
It's bad.
Huh?
It could be bad for black people."
No, it can't. What?
My question is, why did he put the music symbols in front of it? Like, what the fuck is that?
No, that's what he said in the original tweet. Apparently,
Yeah,
he said it
why
exactly.
did he
So
put music symbols in front of it and behind it anyway?
See,
I mean,
don't
honestly, the guy who
know.
responded to Dream is clearly just looking for trouble. He's clearly
Yeah.
just looking for something to be offended by.
Pandering
he's
for
one of-
attention of the
he's
Well, no,
just-
okay, no,
He's
no,
one
but
of
that
those
person,
people.
that person said that a bunch of his fans were coming after him, which
Because
I
of his
literally
comment.
think was probably true.
I mean,
because
I wouldn't
Dream
actually doubt
also
that,
props
though.
up. Dream also props up his. They're called stands, which is stalker fan, right? So like the super duper
Debatable.
into you fans.
It depends
Okay.
which type of stand you're talking.
No, okay. Stan, dumb. All right, just be a fan. It's not that hard to do. You like someone, you support them financially by partaking in their merchandise or whatnot. And
Patreon, go put money in it. I don't
Yeah,
fucking
but-
care.
You just it's so dumb to have these fans who are just absolutely insane that he basically he like he I don't know how to explain it. He like winked and nodded at him for a bit before he had to come out and like denounce any of that. He called them kittens. That was pretty funny, but yeah.
Why kittens?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was, dude. There's
Sounds
so
really
much
gay.
weird stuff. It does sound kind of fruity, but
I
it
don't
is Pride Month.
understand.
Yeah, okay. There's a lot of dream drama lore. So yeah, he called his stand kittens or whatever when he was defending him because there's a time where he just straight up defended his stance,
Sounds gay. I'm
despite
in.
the the obvious problems. But holy crap, dude! All I know is there's always dream drama. There's always going to be dream drama, and we can just move on. Next topic.
All right. I guess that would be me.
Yeah.
All right. So one of the most exciting things that I can't talk. All right.
Relatable.
Yeah.
I was
Anyway.
hoping that there was more to that sentence and that
Dude,
wasn't the topic
I
we're
mean-
moving on to.
All right. So point is, I've been really hyped about various things like Halo Infinite and stuff, and it was really nice to see some gameplay reveals and all kind of stuff like that for E3. For one thing I was really excited about, which is the multiplayer for it is gonna be free to play for some reason. I don't know why,
Yo.
but like I'm pretty excited about that. So like we could just hop on and start playing.
It
Fun
sounds like
fact.
what COD did with Warzone.
Oh, are they
Now,
gonna add a battle
what I
royale?
don't know, I'm not sure, but let me look. I
Or
forget.
like
'Cause-
Destiny 2, that entire game was free except for like DLC like missions.
Well, see, they made that free though. That wasn't originally free.
While he's looking
oh
it
yeah,
up,
yeah.
I've
So
never-
yeah, like I'm gonna get it for my Xbox, but like you JoJo, if you wanted to play with me, you could get it on PC as well.
So are they going cross-platform as well?
Yeah, it's cross-platform with Windows.
That's fantastic.
I've never played a Halo game.
No,
You've
I
never
don't
played a
know.
Halo game?
So okay, are
Mm-mm.
you missing out on the multiplayer? No, the multiplayer is ass. I'm gonna just have to say that right now, Horse. There's nothing you can say. It doesn't feel good. You always
What?
feel like absolute dog water when you're playing multiplayer in any Halo game because you're usually getting stomped on by some tryhard. But
Well, sure,
the
but there's a lot of
story-
new mechanics that I really
Mwah!
want to just fuck with, dude.
The story was
Oh,
fire.
dude, my favorite Halo to this day is still Halo 2. The story was straight up fire.
And here's the other thing, Shelbert. The campaign is co-op.
Mhm.
Oh, Salad said he says you're trash, JoJo.
Wait, why am I trash? Oh,
Because of the multiplayer.
yeah. Well, I mean, no, it's if I had to go with like my list, I'll make a tier list eventually one of these days about like gunplay in different games because I have so many thoughts about so many different games and how god awful some of the gunplay is and how awesome some of the gunplay is. Halo is right a little bit above PUBG in terms of gunplay. It feels like ass. It doesn't feel good compared to
Well, like,
like
what's the last Halo you
Call of
played?
Duty. Last Halo I played was Reach.
Okay. So like
Reach
now I'm not
multiplayer.
gonna like defend Halo 5, but it was pretty fun and pretty solid with the way like the game felt in general.
The games can still feel fun, right? Like you can have a game that has like good gunplay and then like god awful movement. Like I'd have to say COD doesn't have the best movement. It does not feel good at all.
I mean,
But the gunplay
Halo
feels
5,
nice.
I mean, with the Halos, you went from like kind of okay movement in Halo 4 to Halo 5. They added like a shit ton of mechanics and stuff. And
The only thing that felt good about movement in Halo 3, if I recall, it was the sword.
sword.
The sword and then the shovel.
Tactical
Am I
shovel.
mixing up? Am I mixing up
Tactical
Minecraft
shovel.
with the gravity hammer? That felt pretty nice.
But I guess and I guess other things in E3. The only other thing on that I was really excited about was the new Battlefield coming out, as well as there was they're actually gonna be selling a mini fridge that looks like the Series X, the Xbox.
Oh.
Per the joke people made of it,
Oh
like
my
It looks like a
gosh.
fucking fridge. Fight me.
yeah, dude.
Serious? No,
Hold
they're
on.
making it a fridge now. Yeah, I'm gonna pull
No,
up this
no, they
image.
they,
I got
Yeah,
it
here,
right
I
they
got
here.
released a
you.
promotional, like an actual full size fridge of the Xbox Series
Yeah,
X,
but
and it was the
they're making a
funniest shit I've
mini
ever
fridge
seen on people
for
Reddit.
commercial use or for to sell to people.
Yeah.
So, right here, this is the Xbox mini fridge.
I
Yeah, dude.
mean, I mean,
It's a fucking fridge.
Yeah, dude.
I
Dude,
would buy that.
I'll buy it.
I would too.
See,
That's
here's the
dope.
thing. I moved away from consoles a long, long, long time ago. I do not play on consoles. I don't even have a TV set up right now, like anywhere near me. But freaking, this is fantastic. I'd be like buying an Xbox just so I can set it on top of that.
Dude,
No, I
honestly,
would.
also, do you care about discs, JoJo? At all? Like
Like
in terms of
having physical,
for games? Yeah.
like having physical
Owning
copies.
digital
I
or
think
Like
it's
for
better.
physical.
I think it's better to have a physical copy.
Yeah, because
because
then later you can
I
pawn it
don't
off.
I have the Series S, and it's supposed to be the lesser of the two. And honestly, I have no problems. Like there's just visible upgrades that I would rather play a lot of my games on it actually because they run way fucking better.
No, that's my thing with the PlayStation 5. Like, there's the digital version of it, and then there's the disc version of it, which I think is super fucking stupid that they made a difference between versions. Why can't you just have the disc version? There's no difference in price as far as I'm aware.
Well,
So,
there
like,
is a
why?
difference, but it's only like a couple hundred. Whereas Xbox made a whole separate console that's like a little not as good, but still pretty damn fucking good.
Yeah,
And
literally,
there's a
it's
good price
exactly the
difference
same
too.
between the Xbox, the
Like,
PlayStation
was it
5s,
the
except for, like,
PS5
there's
in
a
like the thousands or some
bulky.
shit?
It was like $500 for one of them.
No,
Fucking
no, 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 no. It was $500 was the MSRP, which is how much it's recommended to be sold for by the manufacturer.
let me
So when
see.
Walmart picks one up, the price is supposed to be
I
five
don't know
hundred
why.
bucks.
I remember
But they all got
the
bought, and then they cost $1,500 if you wanted to buy one from a scalper. So that was a problem with consoles.
Honestly, though, if
let
you
me
really want
see.
your PS5, like,
Really?
sacrifices must be
I could
made.
swear the price was like really high for some reason on the PS5. Anyway,
PlayStation is just better.
No, it was more. I'm
huh?
pretty sure it was more. It wasn't a lot more. It was like 100 more.
No, Q, gaming is gaming. Play what you
That's
want.
But I like PlayStation more kind of just because of the exclusives you get on it. Because I really like
Yeah, the
playing
exclusives are
Spider-Man
nice.
games. The
Yeah.
Well,
Spider-Man
that's why
games
I
were
have a
fucking
PS4.
amazing. Yeah,
Well,
I
see, okay,
played
that's the
the
only
Spider-Man
thing
PS4
keeping
and I loved it.
consoles competitive anymore. Like people always complain about like console exclusives. They always
Yeah,
complain
if
about
I
like
could have
this game
gotten
only
Breath
coming
of
out
the
here or
Wild
there.
and Super Mario Odyssey on my desktop, you know for shit I would have. But like I
Not
had to
bought
get
in
a
a
Switch to play
Switch.
them. And like now I'm stuck with a
The
Switch.
main thing
Yeah.
stopping me from getting a PS5 as of right now, well, A, is because they're slightly hard to get, and B, because all the people I play with in general, like I have way more people I play with on Xbox than I do on PlayStation, so I have no reason to upgrade. And not only that, but yeah, there's exclusives, but that's kind of why I just decided to get a PS4 so I can play past exclusives that I've been wanting to get in on, as well as whatever future ones they still decide to release for PS4 until they discontinue releasing for PS4.
See, here's what I'm trying to figure out, right? How do either of them think they're better than PCs? I
Well,
can do a podcast on my PC. Get wrecked, losers.
I mean, I guess it is
well,
a
how
cheaper
about this,
version.
JoJo?
Mhm.
Think about it this way. So, think about the consoles and how they perform at their price range,
Yeah.
right? Now compare that to a computer at that price range.
Gonna be a lot more.
No,
But
like
I can
literally,
also do a lot more.
sure,
Right?
but that's not the point. We're
But
talking
it's not
purely
like
gaming.
Yeah, consoles are made purely for gaming, but a desktop is like you can do all of this shit, but it minimizes your gaming.
All right, but
performance.
here's the other thing, right? You can actually I forgot what it's called because I haven't used it in forever. So there's an actual OS you can get. You have your Windows operating system is what basically everyone uses. Yeah, Mac users. So there's another OS out there that
Linux.
used to be it's a type of Linux. It um it was made specifically as a cracked OS for the PS3 so that you could play all kinds of crap on it. Like you could run like emulators on it, just download games off of like the web to play on them instead of buying them, stuff like that. And it's now like a emulator hub software, and I think they're adding the Xbox 360 emulator. They're always behind on like what you're able to emulate because they have to crack in and figure out how it works. But you could definitely get a PC for $500 or less that could only play video games, right? That's something that could play video games as well, as good as a PS5 or an Xbox Series X or whatever the frick. Xbox One confuses me, dude. I still don't understand it. The problem is that's like down the road. That's like after people crack it and stuff and figure out how to make an operating system of it.
Yeah.
Well, it's just that, like my Xbox, right? Mine is $300,
Yeah.
and it performs very well, and it's snappy. It has a really good SSD and various things inside of it. Now, think of another computer that's at that price range.
Dog water. Actually, hold on. No, PCs are getting cheap too. Let me see. SSF. Wait, SFF. Dell 8 core. So an 8 core PC you can get as low as $275, but that's just for an 8
But
core
that's
PC.
that's standard.
No
We're not
GPU.
talking GPU. GPU is gonna shoot that bitch up to at least 800.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He's got
Going back to the PS5. So y'all know Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Yugi.
The console standing up literally looks like Kaiba. Changed my mind. Jojo, I'm sending you the picture.
No, it's a Wi-Fi router with paper taped to the sides.
I thought it looked like an AC unit. What the frick? I don't watch
It
Yu-Gi-Oh.
looks like him.
I don't watch Yu-Gi-Oh, but I have a photoshopped image of a
Wait,
dude
you're
with a
right,
card
actually.
reader on his hand. Okay,
Here,
let me
let
drag
me
this
find
over here. So,
Wrong one.
that's not what I wanted. Oh god.
You're having issues.
Yeah, it's so hard.
Then-
to
I guess what I'm saying is like consoles are getting like decently close to at least like matching like at the very least like mid-range PCs. If not, they are matching it for sure.
No, they're doing pretty good. I can admit that much.
Like this generation of
though.
consoles is fantastic.
That's if they run. There's a lot of issues on launch, Holmes.
I hate it.
I mean, not
Also,
really.
are you paying attention, Horse?
Paying attention?
God.
It do look. I see it. That's it. I had it in my head, but I didn't know what you were gonna show him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who this person is, but he's pretty funny.
I sent you a reference picture.
Hey Yugi,
Hey, Yugi.
you gonna finish that Kit Kat bar?
Oh damn, you're right. He do be looking like a PS5. All right, what story we got up next?
I don't know, bud. Did we
got
talk
a
about
couple.
the new Siege? I mean, not Siege, the new R6.
The new Rainbow Six. Yes, so
It's
this is
literally
another
just
E3.
R6. It's just R6, but
I have to
aliens.
tell you, all right. So I was really hyped when I
It's
heard
literally
about it
called-
because I heard Rainbow Six was zombies, is what I was told, right?
Yeah.
Rainbow Six was zombies, which technically you can still consider them like zombies, right? They're kind of like they're a hive mind type thing. And then I saw the game footage for it. It looks like ass. It doesn't look good at all. Like
I actually haven't seen any of it yet.
No,
so
the game
can we
looks
watch
great.
it?
It's the
Are we
actual
able to?
gameplay of it that sucks. You hate that it's so slow, which honestly, yeah, everything moves very slow. And I think you can show it.
My question is it going to help new players learn how to play the game?
God,
or at
no.
least, like, get a hang of, like, the shooting style?
Well, no, it's not. Okay, so you're thinking of R6 Siege. This is R6, not Siege. This is a
not
co-op
Siege.
game.
It is. So apparently it's based off of, there was a limited time game mode that it's based off of. And it honestly, it doesn't look good. And by it doesn't look good, I mean it doesn't look like it's going to be a good time. You know, I don't look like I'm going to have fun trying to play this. So let me quickly add in a source here for the browser so I can show you this. So we're just going to like straight up watch it in the browser together.
Okay.
We can't hear it though.
So now, don't worry, guys. I got this figured out. All right, so I'll just switch my stream over here to this one. All right, so this right here is what we got. All right. It looks right off the bat, it looks like, you know, just Rainbow Six, because there's literally taking operators from Rainbow Six and putting them in. You know, it's in the same engine and whatnot. Problem is,
Are they like trying to make a story out of it or something?
Yeah. So there's Alaska, of course, Alaska. Research.
What's Alaska?
Or is that where Alaska is? No, Alaska is, sir.
What?
You know what Alaska is, right?
Yeah, the state.
Yeah.
Is that where it's based?
This is where this station's at.
Oh, awesome! I was totally paying attention.
All right, good. Okay, so first, what we get that we can see. Okay, let me move the source into here so they can see this, because we're finally at the part that we need the stream to be paying attention to. Okay.
I'm back.
Now, right here. This is what the guys look like. All right. First, what the frick is that? Okay. Had the heck? What is this? That looking like absolute dog water. All right, it's looking like doo doo. Okay?
What is this? A discount xenomorph? What?
I don't
No,
know.
you'll see that later.
It looks like garbage. Okay, and here's the thing. Here, watch this. Look. Okay, they're gonna start shooting in a second here. Okay. Look how unsatisfying this appears.
They're literally using a gun from Siege.
Look how unsatisfying that was. That was it.
It literally looks like they're just playing Siege, but with weird creatures.
That didn't look satisfying at all. All right, not at all. That's ridiculous.
It's really not.
It doesn't. Does it look like they're having fun?
No, because they're
No.
playing stealth.
Yeah,
Nobody
that's the
has
other
fun
thing.
playing
He says
stealth.
right here. Okay. Listen to this line, right?
So stealth tactics are the way to go.
So stealth tactics are the way to go. I'm literally gonna buy this game just so I can edit this cut with me running in there gunning. Right? But yeah, this doesn't look fun at all. None of this looks fun. Okay, and then they try to do a dramatic scene where they're running away from like a bunch of them, right? So this looks really useless, right? So why don't you just shoot it?
Yeah.
It's right there.
Was
Shoot
armored
it.
in the front?
No, it's like, don't worry. I'll go behind him. All right. Dumb, useless. All right.
You killed him with a knife.
that's
Why
some-
would you just shoot him at that point?
That's some shitty AI, dude.
Yeah, dude. Okay, now these things start spitting out more off-brand xenomorphs, and they're trying to make this look dramatic.
The walking animation is so weird, or running animation is so weird.
But okay, they move so slow. They have the dramatic music to try to make you like feel something here. It's not dramatic, all right, at all. Because like they always just seem like everything is moving so slow. You're moving slow. They're moving slow. Look how slow they're moving. Look at that sprint. It looks like they're like going for a light jog.
In fairness,
Right.
Sledge
And
is
so-
a 2-speed operator.
Okay, I don't care about your 2-speed goddamn operators, all right? Okay, but I literally told them, you know how I can fix this? I fixed this. I fixed the trailer, guys. Don't even worry about it. I fixed it. You're welcome. Hire me right now. I'm a goddamn genius. All right.
It does look more dramatic when you speed it up a little.
Yeah, because everything, it just looks like the game moves so slow. And then there's a part, they have this monster thingy that like rams you, like the tank. It's called a spiker, I guess. It's the obvious like tank trope, I guess. Or no, that's not it. What the frick is it?
Yeah, Spiker
where you
doesn't
at?
sound like it'd be a name for a tank.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be. I was hoping, so I won't have to search anymore. Lurker, and then you got it looks like an off-brand Stranger Things looking ass.
It's called a Demogorgon head ass.
Is it this thing? I don't freaking know where it is, but it's running. It like rams into stuff, so it like charges up and then it rams.
That's the
things.
one, JoJo. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. It looks so the Smasher. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, look at him. First, guns. It doesn't sound very good. Okay, second. What the frick is that animation? What is this? He's running way
It's
too.
faster than the running.
Smasher in
Exactly. It's faster than running. He should travel way farther. But at the speed of which he's going. Slow this. It doesn't look good at all. Alright. So I was really hyped when I heard about this game. I was like, oh my gosh, this sounds lit. This is what I want. Because I wanted to see like a zombies game in the Rainbow Six engine. That sounds fun. No.
It literally
No.
it looks like they just took
JoJo, you gotta
Siege,
remember, this is Ubisoft.
slap
You're not
shitty
allowed to have fun.
xenomorphs in it, and we're like, all right, call it a day.
Yeah.
Ubisoft doesn't allow you to have fun. You gotta remember that, JoJo.
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
You're
they don't
not
really care about
wrong.
me.
I mean, unless we're talking about the latest Assassin's Creeds, then let's be
Okay,
them's kind of
those
fire.
don't look
Assassin's
fun to me
Creed is its
at
own team,
all.
okay?
They look,
But they
no,
are.
they look grindy AF. I don't want to
But they're fun.
It's
They
fun,
are.
though.
They're really good fun. Trust me. At least
Yeah.
Odyssey. I haven't tried
Okay.
the newest one,
Valhalla.
Valhalla, but
I
I played
haven't
Odyssey.
tried any of the new
All right.
ones, but I had Black Flag, I think.
I'm going to say something controversial. All right,
Don't. You've already triggered me.
I'm gonna say the N. No.
No balls.
So I actually quite enjoyed the original Assassin's Creeds. I never played the first one for a specific reason. I got the fourth one first, or my brother got it. He just bought it at the store, and then I played a bit of it. I'm like, yo, this is lit, but it's the fourth one. So I played the fourth one. I was like, bro, this is great. And then I go buy the bundle for the third and all three of the second one. I'm bad at math, all right? So I had a good time. And so I played the third one, and the mechanics got a little worse. And then I played the second one, and the mechanics were like way different. But I still enjoyed myself. I thought it was fun. I liked the story. It was pretty. People don't like the story, but
AC Assassin's Creed has it had a particular formula for years, which I mean it was pretty fun, and I really didn't have that much of a problem. Other people were being bitches about it, although Unity was broken as fuck.
Yeah.
And so was what was it? Syndicate a little bit.
That's
But-
the only Assassin's Creed I own.
see, I've never played either of those. I think I got
I
Syndicate.
think I
as a
also had
package.
Syndicate.
Syndicate was free.
No,
on
yeah,
Steam, so
you
I
get
Yeah,
downloaded it.
Syndicate
I had
with
that
Black
one
Flag.
too.
Black Flag, it gives it to you.
Syndicate's pretty fun, but like I don't know, shit's a little weird. Anyway, I really liked the direction they started bringing the games when they started with Origins. I really liked the. I know it's not assassin-y, you know, it's more. I mean, you can go down a warrior tree where you literally just hack and slash your way through fucking everything, but like I don't know. I just find the games are more fun with that kind of formula as
See,
an
I feel like
RPG
that
more than
ruined the
a.
entire point of the original game, but I ain't gonna complain because they technically wrapped up the original as well as they could at least.
I mean, and then when you think about it, all it really is, I think at this point, it's more so of the fact that, at least in the new Assassin's Creeds, it's more about finding out what happened in the past and like where all the different pieces of Eden are than it is about assassins in general.
are you talking about the first couple games?
I was
Well,
talking about the
new
newer
ones.
ones. Like
I'm talking about the
Origins,
newer ones
Valhalla.
because like maybe the biggest thing is really just finding out where all the things are and the stories behind them.
Nah, but you're doing that in the first ones, right?
Not really. You don't.
Yeah, the whole point of what do you call it? The fourth one is they've basically taken the technology of going into past memories to try and they're disguising it as like a game making company, but what they're trying to do is they're trying to locate the pieces of Eden or whatever they're called, and that's like the point
Right,
of
but after
the
Assassin's Creed 3, or like at the end of it, spoiler alert, fucking what's his face dies.
Desmond. Yeah, he gets straight up kerbobbled,
Yeah, so
and then that
he
arc is
dies. So now
basically
it's just
over.
like just following various people or so that are following just different stories about you know, people who possessed the pieces of Eden. I mean,
You know what was
now
also
going back
weird
that
though?
far in the past, I think probably the only character that made the most sense in the RPG aspect was probably the guy you played as in Origins,
Mhm.
given the place he lived. But like Odyssey and Valhalla, those don't make as much sense because
So is Odyssey the
those
Roman
are more.
Empire and
It is not Roman. It is the
Greek,
Greek,
whatever?
Greek,
Greek and Sparta.
They're right next to each other, same thing.
I mean, they're
but
basically the
okay.
same thing, but you know what I mean.
Here's the thing though. Do I care?
No.
I've never even heard about freaking. I heard basically nothing about Odyssey like at all
Yeah.
because it just because
Like some things
Origins they
are
pushed that
grindy,
crap
but it's like it's
hard.
just such a fun game.
But okay, they pushed that crap hard with Odyssey. They like that was advertised forever. You saw Odyssey all over or Origins all over the place. Then
hmm
Odyssey comes out. They didn't really have too much promo for that.
Yeah, I never saw
Valhalla
a
had
single ad
more.
for Odyssey.
Like
Valhalla
honestly,
had more,
JoJo, I
but
really recommend you play Odyssey simply for the fact that you could Sparta kick people. It's the
well,
most
here's the
fun.
thing though. Am I gonna buy it?
No.
No,
Well, thing
no.
is, you remember? I don't even remember. Do you remember when I got gloves in CS?
Yeah,
Yeah, and when I sold those gloves,
yeah.
You
that's
sold them to buy Odyssey?
I sold them and I was like, ooh, because Assassin's Creed Odyssey had basically just came out, and I was like, ooh, and I bought the best version of it because I could. I basically bought it for $2.50, which is how much a crate key is in Counter Strike.
What the
Hmm.
frick? Yo, that's actually pretty cheap. You
Because
gotta look into that.
yeah, I bought a crate key, which got me gloves. I sold the gloves for like 200, and then I bought the $120 version of AC Odyssey.
Oh, wait. We skipped over an Assassin's Creed. Like no one has brought it up
Which
yet.
one?
The one I wanted to try really bad was Assassin's Creed Rogue.
Rogue,
What?
I've
Never
never
heard of
played
that.
it.
I haven't heard of
Yeah,
that
so
one.
Rogue is right after 4, I think. So no, it's after the one after 4. So I think it's Unity and then Rogue. So
Wait,
Rogue takes you back in time. I was super interested in this, right? Takes you back in time to do you remember did y'all play 3?
yes.
So 3, the back in time story is based in the Americas, in the colonies, and you are a native, half native kid who becomes an assassin. Your father was an assassin who came over and got a chick pregnant. Um, but you meet this guy Artemis, I think is his name. It's something Greek or Roman, something like that. But you meet this guy who tells you, the assassins group over here, they're gone. They don't exist anymore. And then he trains you. But the rogue takes you back in time to like before it broke apart and during its break apart. You the main character goes rogue. He becomes a Templar, and he's the one who destroys the um the American Assassin's Creed order. And it sounds super lit because like he becomes disillusioned with them because they're supposed to be protecting people. They found a piece of Eden that caused an earthquake that killed a bunch of people, and then he decides he's gonna go murder everyone.
Dude, I didn't realize just how many spin-off games there were of Assassin's Creed. I didn't even know Assassin's Creed Rogue was a thing till like a year or two ago.
But see,
I
that
hadn't
one's
heard of
not a
it until
spin-off.
right
That
now.
was
I know
that was
that's a main title,
because there were
and that's
spin-offs
what
I remember
surprises
from
me because I didn't
4.
realize it.
4 had 3 spin-offs. One of them was
Just
your
AC Pirates,
what do you call the guy who's next to you on the wheel? I don't remember.
First Mate.
Yeah, your first mate is a runaway slave named something African. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I haven't played this game in years. But he eventually becomes an assassin, and you play as him in this spinoff. And then apparently you kill him in Rogue.
Oh,
Oh yeah, and then y'all know how what's his butt dies in the main character of 4, Kenway. He's the father of the guy. He's basically your grandfather in Assassin's Creed 3. So Assassin's Creed 4 is like a flashback, like further back.
Yeah, because oh wow, okay. So here's the deal. I guess in chronological order of all of them.
Wait. Let me
this-
say it. Let me say it. Let me say it. Let me
What?
guess. Let me
What?
guess. Let me guess. Let me guess. Let me guess. Okay. 1, all the 2s are in order. Then it's 4, Rogue, 3, and I'm lost from there. I don't know what else. Was I
Okay,
right?
you were pretty much on point, but you have to ace Odyssey, Origins, Valhalla, then 1, all the 2s, then 4, Rogue, 3, Unity, and Syndicate.
Unity and Syndicate. All right. Yeah, I didn't know where the last 2 fit because I never
So
played them.
Syndicate
But
is the newest one in chronological
what are you
order.
telling me that everything is still
in
canon?
chronological order of like when the games are based, Syndicate is technically the latest in terms of the date it takes
I want
place
to say
in.
Edgar Allan Poe was in Syndicate.
I
Because
think
Syndicate takes place in 1868 in the
Okay,
Industrial Revolution.
here's my question I'm asking here. Is everything still canon from the original ones? Because I thought they were trying to like reboot it.
I think everything in general is still canon.
yeah.
Because I mean
Syndicate.
the events still happened. Just
Mm.
we're getting more information from the past from the latest 3 entries.
Mm.
Because
Syndicate
I
is in
thought people didn't
France
like the
for the most part.
story, and so they were trying to like reboot it.
Because Odyssey is based around the Peloponnesian War. I don't know when Origins is. It's just a guy,
It's
I guess.
ancient Egypt, bro.
Yeah,
It's just a dude
Sometime
being a
around there.
bro.
yeah. And then Valhalla is in 873. Not even breaking 1,000. What a loser.
Mm.
And
Bro,
then
Vikings are cool. So like,
the original Assassin's Creed is based in 1191 to 1192. 2 is 1476.
Okay, that was the thing. I didn't play the first one because I knew after I got the second one, I was like, this is as far back as I'm going. If I play the first one, then I'm gonna completely lose my mind with the mechanics because it's just gonna get worse the farther back I go.
Interesting. Nice. And then Assassin's Creed Unity is based in 1776 to
wait, what is Black
1794.
Flag and all of that?
Black Flag? Black Flag, it doesn't even say the time, like the actual years. It just says the 18th century. So,
Yeah,
1700.
it's not really like paid attention to exactly what time you're in because he's a pirate out on
but I
seas
mean,
doing his
in
thing.
Unity though, it's the starting year is 1776. So that should be a pretty significant year for us Americans.
What happened in 1776?
Brother.
You're so dumb.
Brother.
That's the
Brother.
founding of America or the USA.
Yeah, because
Small
I was
brain.
about to say America wasn't founded. We're like, come on, the United States of America was like, you know what? Fuck you, Britain, and we are like, all right.
Yeah, it's called being founded.
Okay. There's a
We were
DLC I
still
never
under
played.
their
Wait,
rule.
you just reminded me. There's a DLC
We didn't win that war until 1874.
Because
What?
Wait.
No,
Assassin's Creed
no,
3
no, no, no,
No.
no, no,
17.
no, no.
Assassin's Creed 3
is
is
when
the
that war
actual
ended.
American Revolution, like it covers that, but like 1776 is like when we actually became a country.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
1778 is when we won that war.
Yes, but we went to war. We said screw you, and during the war, we're not part of them
Established.
anymore.
It became established.
You can't establish anything if you don't fucking own your own land. So
Shut
we
the
were
fuck
still-
up.
We were still under English.
Okay,
rule, so we
sir,
were
It's
I
still
don't-
literally, it's on paper. Shut the fuck up.
It is literally on paper.
No, the Declaration
My
of
man's dumb.
Independence was us
All right,
saying,
let's
hey,
move
we
on.
want
I
to be
feel
our
like
own
this
country.
this has become way too much Assassin's Creed, and now it's getting into a goddamn history lesson.
But I mean, this is what this kind of that's the beauty of podcasts, dude. You just talk about shit, and then just more subjects. Just like
More
what was the
shit.
starting subject we were on here?
E3.
The meteorite.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was technically the start of the podcast, but the start of this subject was E3, and then it went into consoles.
I was talking
and now
about
we're on
Halo
Assassin's
and then
Creed.
consoles, and now we're talking about Assassin's Creed and its
R6
entirety
was
of its
somewhere in
lore.
there.
Fuck you guys, we're now an Assassin's Creed podcast.
No,
Oh,
I
wait.
want.
Oh.
I wait more Assassin's Creed talk. More Assassin's Creed. Apparently, he wants more Assassin's Creed. All right.
All right. Bet.
Well, see, that's the thing, though. This is live for you right now, Salad, but it won't be live for the people watching it on my new YouTube channel, which I'm just gonna slide that plug right into there, right into the DMs. Let me freaking post the link for you so you can go follow it or sub to it.
Non-Essentials Podcast. Everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts, and by everywhere I mean only YouTube.
Only YouTube because I'm too lazy to re-upload.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you guys understand.
Well, some
Okay, there it
people
is.
don't have the time to watch it live.
Yeah, exactly. Or what I
Who
do is I
fucking
literally
does that?
all the podcasts I listen to while I'm working or while I'm
Yeah.
doing something.
Same.
Yeah, I'm just saying, JoJo, I cannot recommend enough for you to play Odyssey. It's fun. Just remember, I want you to remember very early on, collect resources. It is important because you can upgrade your armor along with you, and I realized that way too late. Like, by the time
But
I was able to
see-
upgrade my armor, or by the time I realized I could, like it was just getting too expensive, and I wasn't collecting. Like, I would have had to go and collect for at least an hour just to upgrade all my
But
shit.
hear me out. Hear me out. I don't want to do that. That sounds like not my type of game.
No, but
Okay.
the combat's so fun though.
Yeah, it really is, though. Okay, so here's a question for if you play on PC. When you play on PC, do you use your keyboard or do you use your controller?
I use
don't have-
controller.
I feel like Assassin's
Controller.
Creed is controller only. You need to play
I
with
don't have a
controller.
controller, and I've never played an Assassin's Creed game.
So
as
if
of
you
right
need
now,
a controller, I recommend an Xbox 360 Rock
No.
Candy controller. Those things are cheap and feel nice.
But I like
They're
PlayStation
only like
controllers. I like the
25 bucks.
DualShock controllers.
I literally like the best controller. We can talk about this.
My
We can
favorite
talk about-
controller is
What?
so
Hold on,
far
hold
the
on, hold on,
DualShock
hold on.
4. I've never held a DualShock 5.
Q, shut the fuck up.
No, fuck you.
Okay. No, shut up. Okay. Yeah. Let me lead the conversation and open it to everyone for what we're gonna do here. Okay. So, what is everyone's favorite console controller or controller in general? So not keyboard and mouse. This is exclusively controllers we're talking about here. So, Q, go.
NES controller.
All right. Now that this idiot's done talking about
You got 4 directions, 2 buttons. That's all you need.
That's
my
all you
man's
need,
my
dude.
man's is like, yeah, dude, chocolate bar, hand it over. I can play with
Chocolate
that.
bar. Yes, sir.
That's all the controller is a goddamn chocolate bar. Those buttons on it.
Bro,
That shit ain't usable.
I could have said
Atari.
controller.
That's literally a
That's one
remote.
button. That's one button
Ow.
and the big stick.
Oh my lord.
Now in terms of controllers though, I can't say anything for the PS5 one.
I've
But
never held it, no.
Now I will say, literally, Xbox found their type. Like literally, there's a reason why the controller barely has changed since Xbox One, because honestly, it really is one of, if not the most comfortable controller out there. But
Okay, no,
I
hear me
will
out,
say
hear me
though,
out.
to be fair, the PS4's controller is easily the most comfortable PS controller that they've come out with.
hear me
I
out though.
really
Okay,
like
I don't think I've ever used a PS5 controller. I don't know if they're the same or not. Okay, my favorite controller of all time, and you cannot change my mind on this, is the Xbox 360 controller. It feels so nice. They made
Have you
the
held an
wideness.
Xbox One controller though?
Yes, the wideness of the inside of the controller feels weird to my thumbs because you know how
Mhm.
you like you wrap and your thumbs go on the analog sticks. It just feels weird because they made it so there's like the big old chunk there now,
the
compared to like
big battery
just
pack.
the smoothness
Yeah.
of the other one. But yeah, the Xbox 360 controller just feels fantastic, and I like the
Fun
weight of
Yeah,
it too.
I mean,
I have a-
I can agree with that because I mean the 360 controller was like pretty fucking
Like
solid.
Yeah,
literally,
it
I
was a
saw
really
someone
good
make a
controller.
mod. They made a mod. They turned a PS3 controller into a 360 controller. They like, or no, vice versa. They turned a Xbox 360 controller into a PS3 controller, where they put all the wiring on the inside of the 360 case, and I thought that was fantastic because PS3 controllers, if we're talking
Ass.
newer consoles, PS3 controllers are straight dog water, dude. It is the most uncomfortable experience of my goddamn life. The L and R2s are so they're bent the wrong direction, right? So you have like 360 controllers, they're bent inward, right? Like a trigger. Nah, this shit ain't no trigger, all right? It's a goddamn big old bubbly button that you gotta try to fit comfortably in your freaking fingies. Out the PS4 way better because they flipped them the right direction. They're now triggers instead of big ass buttons.
I love the PS4 controller, except for the sticks on it. The analog
I'll
sticks wear down so easily.
dude. I think the only thing I just don't like for some reason I don't like the layout of the PS controller. I really like the analog sticks being on separate
Being the same
pieces.
the same
The
place.
PS3,
Like
Well, like all
on
the
the
which
PlayStations,
PS?
DualShock,
like
on the DualShock 4 controller, you've got one stick that's up on the top on your left side, but on the right side, your buttons are on the top and the stick is on the lower side. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of confusing to my small brain.
Well, see, here's the
an
other question. Like,
Xbox
how did
controller.
you?
No,
Yeah, so
No,
Xbox
the DualShock
controller.
4.
If I'm remembering correctly, because freaking nearest controller's in the other room, but the what is it considered a keypad? What was it
What?
The
considered?
directional piece?
Yeah.
The D pad.
Yeah,
The
the D-pad.
D-pad, yeah, the D-pad. All right. So the D-pad is on the lower side, where on the PlayStation it's like higher up on the top
Yeah,
left of the analog.
like the
Yeah.
PS4 controller is like pretty solid for feels, but I just don't like where the joystick is. It bothers me.
And
I
then
like
how
the
do you
six.
how do you
It just
joystick? How do you joystick? Do you put one finger on each joystick? Like, do you place your thumbs on top of them? Because I place my thumb on top of the right one, but on the left one, I have two fingers for. Am I just weird?
that's how you
Yeah.
what? No, that's stupid. Never say that again.
Usually I
I
keep
have
my
one
thumbs
thumb on my left
entirely.
one and then one on the right one.
I use my
Usually when
thumbs for
I
those
use my
sticks.
thumb and my index.
Why would you do that?
I'm trying to imagine how
Hold
one
up.
would
I
do
gotta go
that.
grab the
I know
controller.
I'm literally holding my controller right now, emulating it, and it's disgusting.
When I usually hold a controller, I will not put my
Ew.
thumbs on the controller at all. I will like touch them
No,
to
why would you use
my
two
regular
fingers
thing
for
joint.
that?
Yeah, see, no, I
I mean,
don't.
for
Touch
I
my
guess I could
thumbs
understand for like more
to
control.
like my fingers that are holding the controller, and then when I
Okay,
actually
okay.
need to use them, I like
Wait. Now,
flip
now that I remember this, right? Now that I remember this, I don't think my index finger actually does anything. It's just there.
So it like just sits on the top.
Yeah, like so. There's only one finger I use for the LB and the LT on this controller. Yeah, that's about it. One fingy for both of those because you know you already only the one you use the most is the Amy one, which is the back one. So yeah, I just have the finger resting there, doing nothing. Or maybe I actually did use it back in the day. Now that my hands are like massive, I don't need to anymore.
I mean, you know, if your hands are massive, you could always get the like retro controller for the original Xbox that they made that
Nah,
you can
dude, those
use.
things are awful. They are awful. They are everything
They're
that's wrong with
they're so big
controllers.
and clunky, dude, but they're
There's
perfect
Big,
for
an
large
clunky,
hands.
random
There's an
ass
original
buttons all
Xbox
over the
controller in
place.
the basement right now, and I
Well, I'm sure
fucking
they
love it.
updated it a bit, but the thing is, it's perfect for people with big ass hands.
Yeah, but think about all those poor people with small ass hands.
Yeah,
You guys
that's why I
remember
have a
the-
regular Xbox controller.
What do you guys think of the Wii controller?
I loved how
The
useless the Wii
controller and
controller
nunchuck
was.
Okay.
Yeah, I loved how useless that thing was. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
is so fucking useless.
Playing boxing with the nunchuck.
Easily the worst controller that has existed in my opinion.
All right,
It's
so
just
hear
the-
me out. Hear me out. I know the Wii is way far gone. All right, no one
No, that
has
was
a
in,
Wii
like
anymore.
2000.
I mean, I do.
2001.
I don't know anyone who at least still
Okay, hold on.
plays a Wii.
No one plays the
I
Wii
still
anymore.
do.
All right,
I
except
still
for
play
old.
Guitar Hero.
No one plays
On
Wii
the Wii?
except for
Here,
old women
Yeah.
who like doing yoga. All right.
No,
Okay.
bro, come on. I
Hey,
like
more
playing
power to
the,
them though, JoJo.
I
That's
like
Here's the
the
thing,
playing the
though.
Rock
If
Band
we were
games on that. I
talking-
don't use the
we're-
actual Wii controller for that. I use like the guitar controller and the drum controller because I like playing Rock Band on those games because that's the
You
only.
see, I have the
place where you
older
can play the
version where you
Rock
actually have to
Band.
put the Wii remote into the guitar.
Oh,
God. You poor soul.
There's no way this came out in 2006.
The
There
Wii?
definitely is a way.
Yeah, definitely.
No freaking. I was 6 years old. All right, so I'll tell you when we got a Wii, right? I don't know when exactly the red one came out, but do you guys remember the red one that came out
it was
with
a red
Super
one.
Mario
So-
Bros? Super Mario Bros. Wii came out with a red Wii. That is the one we bought. My family bought it for Christmas, and it was fun. I had a good time. I also played Legend of Zelda on there, which I think it was my first. No, it was nowhere near my first. Yeah, I don't know. Technically, it was my first. My first Legend of Zelda was Ocarina of Time on
Not
Nintendo
a bad
64
one
for
to
like
start out with.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. I did not play it all the time.
I guess.
Okay, so I wouldn't even call it my first time. That's why I say Twilight Princess. It's the first game I played, but it was on the Wii. I tried to play it on
Ew.
GameCube
Oh.
after that.
Mm.
Okay, guess what they did for Wii? Guess what they did. So Link is canonically left-handed.
Mm-hmm.
Most players, most people are right-handed.
Mm-hmm.
So the Wii is a right-handed console. You can flip it, but it's built for right hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what did they do for the game to make up for this?
They made a
Yeah.
left-handed controller.
No,
That is just
they
exactly
flipped
the same.
everything in the game. Everything is flipped. This might sound like a
Ew.
joke if you've never played.
Oh,
Everything
no, I remember.
in the game is
and
backwards.
isn't the combat ass too? Don't you
I mean,
just
it was
fucking
alright.
don't you just swing wildly and shit just happens?
Yeah, basically, you swing to attack, right? You swing just like hitting the attack button.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, literally, just imagine everything is flipped. I'm not exaggerating when I say that. The entirety of the game is flipped backwards. So when you play, you
Are
come out your
controls
house.
inverted?
No, controls are not inverted.
Oh.
The world is
what
flipped.
he's saying is like, so like when
You walk out of your house.
Say when you have a picture on an editing software
Mm-hmm.
and you move that picture like one of the corners to the other side and now it's
Oh.
backwards.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
Like
The
when
entire
it's like a
game is
mirror
flipped.
effect.
The
No,
entire game
there's
did a fucking
yeah,
picture
it's like a
flip.
mirror effect without text being flipped because everything just physically where it is located is flipped. The text
That's
isn't backwards or
weird.
nothing, but everything
Oh,
is flipped.
so like if you tried to play it on anything else, you're like, where? I don't remember this being
Everything
this
is
way.
backwards. Yes,
What the
exactly.
fuck?
So I play and I walk into the village and all this stuff is on the right, all this stuff is on the left, and then I play a decent amount. I just stopped playing because we had to share the Wii and there's a lot of kids, so they wanted to play on it. And so they I eventually grew more towards PC and never finished the game. I've never finished any of the Zelda games except for Ocarina of Time. But freaking I go to play it on the GameCube because I had a GameCube release of it, and everything is backwards. And I'm like, what the frick is going on? And I did not know why it was flipped, and I didn't have I was like in 4th grade. I didn't look up why it was flipped.
think it's funny though.
It
He
is
links
weird.
canonically left-handed, but in the latest entry of Breath of the Wild, he wields things with his right hand.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
probably did that. They probably did that so they didn't flip the entire goddamn game next time they came out with the
there's no
freaking
motion
console. Everything was
controls for
ported
that
to.
game except for like one of the puzzles.
Which
But
gotta
no, that-
say, Breath of the Wild.
Great game.
I've
Mm.
never
I
played Breath of the
played it,
Wild either,
but
but
it didn't like how
it's
It's
great it
literally
still
like
fun.
it's a new genre. Basically,
my
people try to
favorite-
mimic.
Honestly, my favorite thing about Breath of the Wild, like I never get tired of it. Like some people, they like to save their weapons, right?
Mhm.
When it whenever it gets low in durability, nah, bruh. I go up to people and I just yeet it at them and it break the weapon on their face. It's the most satisfying thing ever.
The
Just
first Legend of Zelda game I played was, I think, the train one on DS. I can't
Breath of
remember the
Wild was
exact
The
my
what?
name.
first Zelda game.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. The first one I ever played was Breath of the Wild, and I'm
Yeah.
kind of partial to
And
it.
I really didn't like it.
What is
because it
the
was
train
right
one
away.
called?
Spirit Tracks. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
one. That one.
I didn't like Breath of the Wild mainly because it was way too grindy for grind me. Way too grindy for my
Jeebus.
style of play, and I didn't like it because I was used to like FPS games and racing games. I wanted things to
Yeah.
happen fast, and I didn't. like
Honestly, it's a pretty good game to just explore and not even complete the story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I never did. Like,
No,
I made
have
it
you
all
guys
to the final
seen,
four, and then I just went
it's
to the
perfect
first
for a
level.
person with ADD.
Have you seen the
JoJo?
speedrun? Shut up. Have you seen the speedrun animation for Breath of the Wild? It's so good. We'll watch it. We'll watch it afterwards. But it is just because I want to witness how freaking dumb it is. It's so fantastic. But
Did we go
that's
half
the
an
other
hour
thing about
over, by the way, on the podcast?
bro. Who freaking cares? All right, I just work here.
How long were we supposed to go? Just an hour?
Hour, and now we're like an hour and a half in, I think.
Okay.
Don't
no,
worry
no.
about it.
We're a little
I
off
have-
from
Worry
an hour
about
and a
it,
half.
sweetheart.
I have a thing before we end.
What did you
Okay.
got?
So, I bet I can make you. Well, actually, no. You're not allowed to say 19. So, what is 1 plus 1?
2,
Two.
Dose
2 plus 3.
5,
5,
5 times 4.
20,
20,
20 plus 5.
25,
25,
25 times 2.
50,
50,
50,
50 times 2.
100,
100,
100 minus 10.
90.
90.
90.
You said it.
No, we said 90.
You said it.
What?
We said 90, not 19. Oh, fuck.
Q, you're so dumb.
Fuck you.
My
Man,
man's-
brother, you just got, dude.
My man just got named on by facts and logic. All right, I think that's a really good way to end the podcast. I'm liking the dynamic we have going on here, and I'm liking the video game chat because last time I talked to people about like old video games, it's been a while. You
Yeah,
know,
dude.
I much appreciate everyone showing up. I wasn't sure if you'd show up because goddamn, you kind of all vanished on me like the
I
last.
mean, I told you I'd
hour.
be here. I just kind of forgot.
Of course, don't
Hey,
tell Galactic this,
ran-
but you're a better host than he could ever be.
No, see, Galactic, he will grow into it. He will learn. He's still got his little interrupting problem, but
He's
he's
still a
gotten better
child.
at that too. But he'll get there.
He's-
He is the youngest out of the group. I'm pretty sure. If I
I think
had
so.
to, yeah. But he's fine. We will continue to rotate people, and I think 4 is like our maybe 5 is our max, because 4 is just enough for
Yeah,
not everyone to be
four's enough
shouting.
to me. Yeah.
But yeah, thank you.
And
for
I mean, look at all
everyone
the stuff we got out with
who-
just 4.
Yeah, I mean, we went over the time, but there was no set time. There's like a minimum time, which we
Ah.
didn't technically hit last time. We were under 50 minutes last time because the startup time was so long.
Also
Mhm.
because I
Just because it was our first
on,
one, we had to
my
prepare.
my internet was just like not
Yeah, no,
achieving.
Q dipped the last 15 minutes. His internet
Yeah.
died, and so we were down a
Oh.
host. Man
Mhm.
down, MIA. My man's vanished. But
And like you can't count on Summer to make a conversation. She's just not. I feel like she just doesn't talk in conversations.
Well, she's doing her best to like get out there and be
Yeah.
talkative, and she's
gotten so much
gotten a
better.
lot
I'm so
better.
proud of her.
We're all proud
Yeah,
of
I
Summer
mean,
in
you
different
have
ways.
too,
I'm so proud that
Shelby.
she cusses now.
She also just like hangs out with all of us more
Mm.
in
Yeah.
calls and stuff, and she's vibing with it because she was
Especially
just
with
too
the
shy to
girls.
before. Yeah,
We're all
especially with the
fine.
girls, but not that's the other thing, not just the girls. She's vibing with the dudes too. She's like popping in a call to just vibe with us, which is
Mhm.
My
nice.
favorite nights are girls' nights plus Q.
A girls' night plus Q. Well, all right,
Well,
we're gonna
still
wrap
just
her
girls'
up.
nights in that case.
We're gonna wrap her up right here. We're gonna say goodbye to everyone and say it's been a good podcast. I'm gonna have to figure out what the frick we title this one because it was so scatterbrained. But yeah, I think we're gonna end it there. Everyone have a fantastic night.
No. I want to sign us off.
Fine, sign us off. Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the Non-Essentials podcast. I have been QtoQuit, joined by Horse, CBO3, Manager JoJo as well. Until next time, have a good night. Be good.